Hello my friends, how's it going? Josh here. So today's video is slightly different. It is story time with me. So I'm not truly sure about this lighting. It is very bright outside and I do think it is sort of like reflecting onto me, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. So this is my experience with counterfeit diet medications. So when I was about 18 years old, I was even heavier than what I am right now. I was going through a really tough time with my mental health and my body image, my body confidence was just down there in the ground. I had tried absolutely everything from juice fast to basically starving myself and hardly eating anything each day, to intermittent fasting, and then when I was at my most vulnerable, I was browsing online and seeing this advert. It was like 100% guaranteed results, lose a stone in like 2 weeks or a week and the progress will keep coming, and it was only like £3 for the diet medication, and that's when I thought, this is my quick fix. This will get the weight off, and I went and I bought the tablets. Now, around this time of my life, I can't really explain where my mindset was at. You know, I was struggling very badly with my mental health. I was going through a really tough time, and then I was obviously transitioning that into comfort eating and just putting on the pounds on a daily basis. Now, I genuinely thought that these tablets would magically get the weight off me, that I would be so skinny within like 2 weeks. And I honestly think how the media at that time, you know, presented meals, that really made me think I look completely different to these people. This is the way that I need to look. I need to have the abs, the six pack. I need to look like someone who's just walking into the villa in Love Island, and that really didn't help my mindset at all either. Now, when these diet tablets arrived through the door and I opened them up, they just looked sketchy. They honestly looked like they had been tampered with. The printing that was on the actual box, it was like the ink had faded or had run out during the printing process. It just didn't look right, but again, I was at my most vulnerable and I thought I had no other option but to take these. Now, I only took these for approximately 3 days, and within those 3 days I started having headaches. My anxiety was extremely heightened. I was feeling sick, I was feeling dizzy, I was feeling faint, and then what I had done was I walked up to a bin in the village and I had disposed of them there. You know, when you just have that like gut feeling that you know that these are not right, these are not doing what they're intending to do, and I had actually put on weight alongside them. Now, I had actually seen absolute horror stories that my heart goes out to of people unfortunately passing away with these counterfeit diet medications, and it's just awful. I feel for an individual, even like myself, who made that choice to go ahead and take these counterfeit diet medications, obviously was at a very low point in their life where they felt there was no escape and that this was honestly the only option. A couple of years later, I was actually contacted by the MHRA, which is, I believe, and I might have this wrong, is the Medicines and Healthcare Regulatory Agency, and they had asked me to compile just a few videos for their fake meds campaign, which I had done, and upon talking to them, I'd actually learned that some of these counterfeit diet medications are actually made in people's garages. You know, they're made where there's rat poison, where there's aerosols that are open. They're just made in the most unsafe environment imaginable. Upon my campaign work for this, I actually took part, first of all, on a TV show on BBC One called Defenders UK, and that was basically about my experience with counterfeit diet medications. I also took part on a podcast, that being the Body Image episode on the Problem with Men podcast. Now, actually around this time last year, I actually took part on a BBC One show again. This time it was called Dr. Zan's Con or Cure. Once again talking about my experience taking these counterfeit diet medications. And
on a positive note, Josh, who we met earlier, did find a better way to get healthier.
In July 2021, where I was like, enough is enough, I need to do this the healthy way, and I ended up joining a gym.
It was in the gym that Josh found the help and confidence he needed.
Big step through as far as we can.
So Josh, if I was to ask myself that is, I was actually quite awkward. What would be your learnings from your experience taking counterfeit diet medications? That being, it is not an overnight fix to get get the weight off and get yourself healthy. It is a long process, it's a fun process, it's an enjoyable process, and it's something you need to put the graft at every day. Eat well, work out, just enjoy the whole process, and that is what I have been trying to do at the moment. What the people who are creating these counterfeit diet medications are doing is absolutely horrific, it's wrong, and it shouldn't be allowed. What I'm going to do is get the weight off the healthy way, the long way, but the fun way, and that's just by working out, enjoying the whole process, eating healthy, and it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So yes folks, I'm just sat down to edit this video right now, and I forgot to actually include a bit of an outro for YouTube here. So look, I want to say a massive thank you very much for watching my first ever YouTube video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did like it, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you heard, you want to learn more about me and see different kind of vlogs, visits to the gym, workouts as I try to become a healthier, a happier and a better me. So look, thank you for watching. I hope you have an absolutely cracking week ahead, and I will get chatting to you all soon. Thanks folks, bye now.